Hey everybody, hope you all are doing alright. So, I've been thinking about some things, and yes, I know I just said things instead of tangs. By the way, the reason why I choose to write more than I speak it, but to write tangs and dings and d's and does and stuff like that is because the energetic vibration that comes from those sounds, in my opinion, is more keen with laughter and joyousness and good things like that. As opposed to the thing. And if you think about snakes and things like that, that's like the kind of it's kind of like a hiss or a So to me, that's more of a deceptive, kind of sneaky, sly, kind of like a snake in the grass type fucking sound. Not that I have anything against them. They all have their place. It's just I know that the enemy likes to put things like that, like little snares here and there, to keep us, bogged down and caught up in some bullshit. I'm choosing to use dings and tangs and dis and does types of stuff to help, transmutate this reality, and also to help be an example for others on how they can, if you change the way you speak, it does change your energetic vibrational being. So it's good to change things up, especially if the change that you make is going from, more of a death or a lower vibrational destructive way of living into a more creative one. In my opinion, and then you can go into meaning, and if you look at the times that we're in and everything that's going around, everything, well, not everything, but a lot of stuff is destroying itself. There's a lot of destruction, there's a lot of toxicity, there's a lot of lies, a lot of badness, things perpetuating, destruction and death and sickness and all this stuff. So it could be said, just from that standpoint alone, beyond all the God and good and evil, just the most meaningful thing to do at the times that we're in would be, and as a human being too, because human beings are children of the Most High, man. We're creators, co-creators, if we choose to do things right and have that good connection with creation. Because you can't lose your creative essence. I've lost it before. And the way you gain it back is by helping out creation. Not just by trying to write so much as it is by just helping out creation, other life forms. There's a lot of different life out here, man. All these different plants are different forms of life. All the bugs, the birds, the bees, the people, all these things are all creation. So the more you help all these things, the more creation helps you be more creative. Because that's a right that you've earned. That's a respect that you've earned, that the Mother Nature is now, and the Most Highs are now granting you. That you've been allowed based on your good behavior and, taking heed and deed and planting them good seeds. But I really want to get on here and say that I've been thinking that it's time that I need some help. I'm just being honest. Little Bear, he's doing great, but the situation here in the house is crazy. He needs more space. He also needs somebody who can really walk him. I'm not trying to be a bitch. It's not about complaining. Most of my hip injuries from Little Bear have healed, except for my left leg is extremely tender, and it goes down to my foot and into my hip and the left part of my upper fucking ass region. Just the muscle. I mean, I don't know exactly. It's like a nerve muscle. I don't know exactly what the issue is, but it's I can tell by the way it feels. It's not going to be going away anytime soon. So, with that being said, I need some help on getting out of the Portland city. And I really think that, Vibes and Frequencies, Nathan, and Sedona, I feel like it could be a good, there could be a good symbiotic relationship there, perhaps. He reminds me a lot of myself. He loves to hike, loves to be outside. Always trying to get away from the cities. Very, very spiritual. And fucking, I don't know. I just feel like we get along. And then he just, made a video showing that he got a new puppy. and it's a like a pure white puppy, and it's like I got a little bear here, and he's got the white patch underneath his neck, but other than that, he's black. He's got in the sunshine, you can see that he has a very like a reddish tinge to his fur. It's kind of cool actually, but for the most part, he's like a straight pure black coat, except for those slight alterations. So also just like just the white and black, well, it kind of goes together. But and then I also have ideas, as well as the organic business in the restaurant. Just dealing with animals, especially dogs, and me watching a lot of their dog trainers. There's another idea I have for ideas of a type of like business or organization, nonprofit, of course grassroots, that involves dog training and taking care of dogs, and how by doing so it helps take care of us, and you can learn a lot of leadership skills. You can learn to reconnect with Mother Nature and animals again. Shit, I'm gonna have to get going. But anyway, I'm gonna just wrap this up quick. I'll go into that idea in more detail later. But essentially, I feel like I'm supposed to be going to Sedona and helping to open up the organic restaurant that I talked about, as well as, I need help with Little Bear until my leg heals, man. So if somebody could help walk Little Bear until my leg heals, I don't want to throw anybody just say, hey, you could do it. I'm just saying I do need that help, and I don't mind doing whatever I can in my state to help out them with whatever they have that requires help or responsibility. Like I said, I've been off the kava, and yesterday I literally only took 3 kratom pills all day, which for me is fucking super awesome, because I was taking 60 to 80 to 100, like 20 at a time type shit. So I made a lot of progress with that. I still am smoking marijuana, but yesterday I didn't smoke until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I went about, I think, close to 12 hours without smoking, which is for me really good, and it felt good too. Today's been a little different. I woke up early and kind of wake and baked, and it has dragged down a little bit. I felt definitely more sluggish than I did yesterday. It is what it is. What I'm trying to say though is I do feel like I'm getting more comfortable and just ready to be more sober than not. If not all the way. I saying stuff like that, I'm getting better with the feeling of being sober all the time. I'm just gonna say that. And I know I'm gonna be even more okay with that feeling. Being out in nature. Especially if there's sunshine and dirt. I really like sitting in dirt and just get my hands and feet inside the dirt, and there's a lot of healing properties. Being next to the beach and the ocean was wonderful, and I would love to spend more time there, but I don't know. Sedona is a very powerful vortex, so another reason why I feel drawn to Sedona and the desert in that area, and I always kind of have, is because if we could get a very powerful operation like this non-profit thing with the restaurant and also perhaps the dogs, and be an epicenter for other people who are looking to leave the cities and do good work that's actually good for humankind, that movement, that energy will affect the whole area. And because Sedona is a powerful vortex, it's going to radiate that energy throughout the rest of the planet that much more powerfully. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.